What is Indianapolis qualifying? Have you ever wondered how drivers get their starting positions for one of the biggest races in motorsports? Indianapolis qualifying is the process that determines the starting order for the Indianapolis 500 race, held at the iconic Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This event is not just any race. It is a prestigious event that attracts the best drivers and teams in the world. Unlike typical NASCAR qualifying formats, Indianapolis qualifying has its own unique structure. The focus here is on average speed over multiple laps instead of just a single lap time. This means that drivers must be consistent and fast, which adds an exciting layer to the qualifying process. The qualifying procedure takes place over 2 days and includes several sessions. On the first day, each driver completes for consecutive laps around the 2.5-mile oval track. The average speed of these for laps is what counts, not just the fastest single lap. This average speed determines the initial ranking of the drivers. After all drivers have completed their attempts, a priority lane system comes into play 4 additional qualifying runs. This system allows drivers to choose to forfeit their previous time in hopes of securing a better position. The first lane has priority access to the track, but drivers must give up their prior speed to take this chance. By the end of the first day, positions 13 through 30 on the starting grid are locked in. The top 12 fastest drivers then advance to a second day of qualifying. On this day, they compete in additional rounds to further narrow the field. The top 12 session leads to the Firestone Fast 6, the final group that competes for the coveted pole position, which is the first starting spot on the grid. This format is quite different from the typical NASCAR qualifying, which often involves single-timed laps or group qualifying sessions. Indianapolis qualifying emphasizes the ability to maintain speed over multiple laps, reflecting the unique demands of the Indianapolis 500 and its 2.5-mile oval track. For drivers and teams, this means they must balance outright speed with the ability to sustain that speed over 4 laps. They also need to manage factors like tire wear and aerodynamic setup. The priority lane system adds a strategic element, as drivers must decide whether to risk their current position for a chance at improvement. From a NASCAR perspective, while the Indianapolis qualifying format is distinct, it shares the core goal of determining the starting order based on speed and performance. NASCAR events at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, such as the Brickyard 400, use different qualifying procedures that align more closely with NASCAR standards. However, the prestige of the Indianapolis track makes all qualifying efforts highly significant.